Hey y'all, it's your girl Kenitra, and get ready with me while I tell you about this thriller story that I just came across. So, this woman, she finally escaped all the chaos, right? Like, years ago, she was involved in a real, like, intense situation. I'm talking murder charges. I'm talking courtroom drama. I'm talking all of that. And she, like, finally made it out, y'all. And she had got a new city, a new man, and pretty much a new life, right? So, you know, she got married again. She had a beautiful daughter. Everything just seemed to be like real perfect, right? Like, she's like, okay, life is starting to finally change for me. I can move on. I can just do all the things I want. And then one day, y'all, one freaking day, when she just thought that like everything was all peaches and cream and she was just like living the dream, she found out that her husband cheated. And not just a one-time slip up, but a full-blown affair, right? Crazy. So, you know, of course she's hurt and she's just like, oh my God, like, this has happened to me before. Like, how can this happen to me again? She was just like, this is the second time one of my husbands has like cheated on me. So instead of like making a big deal out of everything and like going through the motions, she stayed classy and she just basically, you know, filed for divorce. But in the midst of her filing for divorce, y'all, the mistress just disappears, like out of nowhere. Just like one day, the mistress just disappears and no one knows like where she went, where she, like, none of that. Just disappears. And so now everybody is like side-eyeing her again, like she's behind it, like she has something to do with it. Like, basically, like, history is like truly repeating itself, because with her last husband, something similar like this happened to her and him, and the reason why he's no longer married to her, or for that matter even here, is because something similar happened to that. So it's just like history is like repeating itself, and she's like currently like reliving a nightmare. Like, okay, my first husband cheated on me, and then his mistress ends up dead next to him, and now this husband is cheating on me and his mistress is missing. So she's like, what is going on here? Like, make it make sense, because I don't understand what's going on here. Like, my first husband cheated on me, his mistress ends up dead next to him, and then this husband cheated on me and his mistress is missing. Like, what's going on? So while in the midst of them looking for the mistress going missing, and then her dealing with the things with her husband and the divorce, something happens, and like a major thing from the past like comes back up. So like she's trying to figure out like what the heck is going on, like why is this situation from the past haunting me again, like make it make sense. Like, this could not be happening to me at like a better time. Like, this just, like, when it rains it freaking pours. So like she's dealing with her husband cheating and getting a divorce, and now being that her husband's mistress is missing and dealing with that, and then now all of a sudden like something from the past just comes back up and just like shakes the atmosphere. So she's like, what more could possibly happen? Like, what, like, I don't understand what's going on. So now she has detectives watching her every move and watching her house, and she gets lawyers involved into this, and all she wants to do is protect her daughter, protect her peace, and just go through the day-to-day like nothing's happened. But like the pressure of all of this is like getting so real that it's like kind of taking a toll on her, and she's just like, when is this gonna let up? Like, when is all this going to be over? I just want a normal life again. I just want to protect my daughter. I want to make sure my daughter is safe and happy, but like I can't do all this and live a normal life with all of this pressure built up on me, you know? So now it's just like her world is starting to close in on her. Like, she doesn't know what to do. She's just like a deer in the headlight, just trying to figure out what's going on. She can't trust anyone anymore. Like, she's just trying to figure out, like, what happens. Like, how did her whole life become a big story, a big headline, not once but like twice? So she's trying to figure out, like, what can I do now? What do I do now? Like, where do I go from here now? Like, this is just crazy. It's too much for one person to bear, not only once but twice. So now she's dealing with that, and her husband, soon to be ex-husband, is freaking out, doing a bunch of stuff, trying to like make her seem like she's a bad guy. They got into an argument at their daughter's swim meet, and she had to put a protective custody on him, protection order on him, because he was starting to get like real violent. And she's just like, I like, what's going on? Like, I loved him. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. Like, whatever. He's freaking out. He doesn't know what's going on. I mean, like, he's like one of the lead suspects in the case of his mistress going missing. So he's just like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I only hooked up with this girl a few times, like once. Like, I didn't do anything. Like, I don't know what's going on. So they're just like trying to figure all this out. Like, it's a mess. It's a real big mess, y'all. Like, crazy mess. So you're probably wondering, like, this story is crazy. Like, girl, what podcast, what TV show did you watch? But y'all, would y'all believe me if I actually told you that this was a book? Yeah. The book is called The Perfect Divorce. It's part 2 of the book, The Perfect Marriage. So if you haven't read The Perfect Marriage, you need to read that and then go back and read The Perfect Divorce. Jeneva Rose knocked this book out of the park, y'all. I was hooked. I was in a reading slump for the last 3 months, and I knew that when this book came out, I had to read it right away. And y'all, I could not put the book down. I listened to it the whole 6 hours, and it was phenomenal. Like, a really good book. Like, when I tell you, it had me on the edge of my seat, like, just the suspense after suspense after suspense, and then the ending, the plot twist at the end, chef's kiss. So if you haven't read The Perfect Marriage, you need to read that, and then hurry up and read The Perfect Divorce by Jeneva Rose. Y'all, this book was so freaking good. I'm not a thriller type girly, but Jeneva be having me hooked, y'all. She be having me in the zone when it comes to her books. So if you like this review, go ahead and like it. And if you read this book or read The Perfect Marriage, let's talk in the comments. Until next time, I'm Nitra. Bye.